Hi, my name is Ash James Johnson, and here is today's quote. The darker the night, the brighter the stars. The deeper the grief, the closer is God. For me, this is a quote that hits very close to home. I've gone through a lot of dark times in my life, and I'm no stranger to grief. I actually lost my sister very recently, and I'd like to talk a bit about how this Dostoyevsky quote can apply to such a situation. The darker the night, the brighter the stars. Sometimes when we face tragedy, it can help to focus on the good things in our lives. When you lose a family member, it often makes you think about the people who are important to you, and if you've been appreciating them as much as you could have. Since losing my sister, I've made more of an effort to tell my favourite people that I love them, because you never know if it's going to be the last chance you'll get to say it. The night may feel dark to me right now, but the stars can be brighter as long as I make them. The deeper the grief, the closer is God. This particular part of the quote is something that not everyone might be able to relate to, as not everybody believes in God. However, I think there are two possible interpretations, one regarding religion and one not. One thing that's been providing comfort to me is the thought that my dad is now looking after my sister in heaven. It was actually my father's death 5 years ago that helped me find my faith again, after losing it in my teenage years. For both of these losses, my grief has been deep, and I've felt closer to God than ever. But for those who aren't religious, they may interpret this quote slightly differently. Like I was saying earlier in the video, sometimes loss can bring us closer to the people we care about. Maybe for this quote to relate to everyone, we don't have to think about God in the traditional sense, but rather as the people around us. The deeper the grief, the closer are our friends and family. If you're interested in how Dostoyevsky's works can be applied to modern life, you may be interested in the works of VM Productions. Their films, including Notes from the New World and Shades of Day, are modern adaptations of his classics, bringing his timeless messages into the modern world. Stay tuned for their upcoming behind-the-scenes feature, Dostoyevsky Reimagined, The Making of Notes from the New World.